Oh, I know they are. That's where you finished yesterday, right up in there, when you was reaching out way out there. Let's see if there's a fish out here. Come on. Let's catch one. You son of a biscuit eater. More Jamie. He didn't skin me, but boy, he was after it. Give me a second here. Captain's gardening. KZ, Harold Davis. We are early, and we're on them. 8 in the box. I'm in his bed right there. I must have spooked him. Look at him bump.
He's right there.
I know he is. Let's bounce him one time. Where's Sean Young, Michael S? Come on, fishy. They're here. So are the bugs. Judy Phillips. Juan morning. I'm gonna slip over in here and see what's going on. He probably catch fish out there. Oops. I'm gonna put this down in here for the time being. Morning, Frank Hunt. Thanks for watching, Frank. I sore lipped one. Uh-huh.
I heard somebody talking about sore lipping.
That was me yapping. What are you doing?
What's the matter?
Look at this fish poacher here.
You don't want mine.
Oh, I got a damn scale. Couldn't get a worm on. I didn't know why. More Randall Dawes.
You must have hooked him.
He was, well, one thing about it, he ain't sore lipped. Small water morning. It's a nice morning, yes, no doubt. Eat it or swim. It's early. I do not have the 360 running yet. I was trying to get a little sunlight in here first. Or Mike Lovett, they bed full time down here. But yes, they bed every month. They start at the middle of March usually, and then they'll bed through September-ish. What's this shit? Hold on. He just bumped right here beside the boat. Let's put him in the boat. What do you say? We are having too much fun already. There are 8 in the box. You see that one out there? He saw it. He's on it. Was. I talked him into that one.
He was after it. Just got a little too quick.
$100 hook set might happen. Can't even see good yet. I didn't even see my first bite. He swallowed it to his tail. Damnedest thing you ever saw. Let's slip down in the woolly swamp here. Come on. Come on. No shit. I've hooked mine too. He's coming out. Mine is. He got one. Come on out of there, baby. I got my cutter out. Damn it. He got his. I think I lost mine.
You get yours?
I think I lost it. Shit. Well, click 9. Oh, I still got him. He was pinned against the pad. Hold on, timeout. That's a shell cracker. Come on. God dang. Look at the mess I made here.
I seen that.
Is that 10? It is.
11, isn't it?
Bobby Hinkle. There ain't a rod and reel in this boat, son. We're using starving sticks. You must be new to this disaster. Black SpongeBob. We have a lot of fun doing this shit. I know that. I better put it on him because he's going to catch another fish. This might be we're hoping this is a record day. You missed that one. I would call a buddy, bring a friend. I'd share this live because when I turn the 360 on, though, you all can watch it and you can watch the live again on YouTube. But the 360 won't be up till tomorrow, probably. I'm hoping to finish this in 90 minutes of video that the 360 will take.
There's absolutely fish in every pad.
Yeah, there are. There's fish here, Betty. It is Eastern Standard Time in the United States, 6:29. And I say United States because a lot of people from other countries watch us this time of day. We got victims, 10 victims so far. He hooked him. Oh, that's about your speed. Yeah. He catching the little ones. Here, let me get the big ones. Yeah, 100 fish in 90 minutes would be good. We got 10 so far, so. A lot of people come out here, they catch 10 fish in a day, they're happy. I'm just pissed off. Morning, John boy. He's, God dang it, he bumped that pad when I moved it. Let's try him again. Hot dog Stan. He ain't coming to visit. All right, that's fine. Here we go. Going in. This might take the $100, Randall. I went in the woolly. I'd like to see a wind lay down just a little bit. Damn it, Brandon. Rev Kelly. Come on, fish. He's hooked up. He lost him. That doesn't surprise you, does it? That's what he does. He sore lips fish. That was a good fish. I saw it. Still a good fish. Come on. Come on, Brandon. I got good night.
You catch a fish?
No, I had a disaster up here. Hold on. I know where a fish is hiding. Let's catch him. Fishing for red ears and bluegills. God dang it. Brandon, I've gone full R. You never go full R. Small dose of courage. Just woke up. That's why we're doing it so early. We're gonna put on the morning clinic, son. Did I say 10 in a box? 10 in a box. Captain Sorelip up front's just sore lipping fish. God damn it. He hooked up again. That's a good one there. Click. 11. Come on, Seabiscuit. Let's see what I got back here, guys. I ain't played back here. Slick Stick's in the house. If you guys are wondering what poles we're using, that's him.
Is he at the campfire?
I don't know. Dean Schumacher morning. Yeah, the clinic, he had it in his damn mouth. Hold on a second. The clinic has begun. There's 11 in the box, of which I had to catch most of them, but y'all know how that goes.
I think you got one in there already.
I think I do. I might have two. Bob Waxhall, morning. Just throw him a little tease there.
I bet they're right on that open hole.
Probably are. Or Jeff Adams. We are in Florida, Central Florida, Lake Kissimmee, home of fish and lots of freaking of them. I'm in a bed right there. That's going to happen. Look at him bump right there. Look at him. There he is. Do it again. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. I sore lipped that one. You miss him?
Yeah, I did.
TD morning?
Flip that cork plumb upside down, dude.
He was at Camp Mac. He's heading back to the rod building room right now. He must have orders. Okay, Brandon, you're going to have to do better. Lots of fish. Fish. Let's try this one more time. I'm in a little different spot. There'll be another fish here. But I'm in a bed again, so hang on. Look at him bump. Look at goofy bastages. Dusty Emma. A super yeet. You might get one. You might get a tangle up. You might get something. I don't have the 360 running. I'm trying to get some daylight out here. He's moving it. There's your super yeet. It was a bluegill. Uh-huh. How to teach him. Yeah, I did. Click. 12. Red ears just fight so much harder. Hit the like button. Double click the damn screen, please. We do this every morning. Well, 6 days a week anyway. And you're just going to help our channel grow. And we have invested a lot of money in this to bring you the best freaking content possible. I mean, $600 camera to my left, which I haven't turned on yet, for 360 views. And if you haven't seen a 360 video, you need to go to our page and look at them. They're absolutely incredible. All you guys got to do on the 360 is take your mouse on your computer or your finger on your screen of your phone, and you can move the video in any direction you want and look at whatever you want. You can look at us, you can look at the fish, you can look at the sunrise. Lily, but you can look straight down, you can watch the corks. It's freaking incredible stuff. But the files are huge and it takes me a long time to get them the way I need them. The files, it's basically a gig a minute. Now, I didn't tell the whole story, but I'm going to tell the whole rest of the story right now. Yesterday, we're not there, Troy. Yesterday, we didn't find fish till later, and it got hot. And the 360 camera, which is right there, I thought overheated. No, that's not what happened. Brandon forgot to take the old videos off the SD card. The SD card got full. So I only had one video for you yesterday. Look at him gardening. That's what he does, ladies and gentlemen. He just gardens. I catch the fish and he gardens. That'll probably come back to haunt me in about 3 minutes. Troy, do you have my cell number? God dang it. I shouldn't have missed that fish, but I did. Thanks, Randall. Randall, the fishing down here in Central Florida, Lake Kissimmee in particular. Now, don't get me wrong. In this area over to Lakeland, up at the Harris Chain, there's just as good a fishing. But this lake is just in a league all by itself. It really is. I think there's 12 in the box. 13 in the box according to my clicker. I don't know if it's right, but that's what it is. Give me a second. I'm not going to put the super yeet on this one. I'm going to slow lift him. He's already moving it. He's hooked up. Shell crackers up there. 14. Email. Who else we got here? There's no stripers here. Now, there are a version of striper up in the Harris Chain. They call sunshine bass, I think. You mother stupid fish.
You gonna put any fish in the box?
Well, I got a piece of worm left. Give me a second. I'm going to see if he'll suck this in. Eat it or swim. Look at that. That didn't take long. He might have got that. There was a sliver left. He's back. Oh, it's a little bitty fish. I feel him. Dirt bag. Jeff in the box. Nobody wants a Jeff in the box. Now, that in 2 years, that fish will be big. That's how fast they grow down here. Troy, I can help you in a little bit, but I can't help you right now, Troy. What do you usually message me on? TikTok? Then again, I can tell you this, Troy. Take a right and go north.
Is somebody trying to find it?
Yeah, one of our followees.
Just find you a pad and start fishing.
He's down at Overstreet. Man, I ain't gonna fish there. I'm gonna fish here. Tilapias are everywhere. You're not lying, son.
I got lost.
Damn the fish. They're freaking everywhere. Mm-hmm. That'd teach your ass. Yeah, boy. Gim? I'll go ahead and warn you, Gim. The moderator's in here. Is that 15 or 16? Tilapias, here, I can tell you something about tilapia. Pittman's already here. Pittman, did your wife climb in your ass again this morning, Pittman? Pittman's on a roll. As far as tilapia go, tilapia is a very neutral fish. It tastes like whatever you cook it with. It's not, you know, it's nice white flesh. It's just not something I desire. It's just not, you know. God, there's a lot of fish here. 13, is that? No, there's more than that. My clicker says 15. If you sleep, you're going to miss them. Andrew B says 7. Is there 17? Get him, Captain. Good night. That's a shell cracker. You can't tell me otherwise. That's what I thought. Click. That's 16. We're going. Okay, it is. Okay, it was 15. 16 now. If I put you up front there, you're going to slay the shell crackers. I'm just enjoying filming. 16 of 100, KZ. You know, we catch them occasionally, small water. And the captain's wife, she is Vietnamese. She used to own her own restaurant. And she takes them, she'll take a big fish, like a big bass or a big tilapia, and bake it with Vietnamese spices. And then we make fish tacos out of it. And it's pretty damn fine, trust me. Mike, I did not know that. I know there's a fish right there. Let's see if he wants to play. Yeah, you're reaching. Hang on. Bunch of fish down there.
I'll flash that fish. Got a blue fella.
Yeah, they do that here on Kissimmee sometimes. Move it again. That'll teach your ass. Was that a double, Nixon? Was that 18? I thought it was. Okay, it is time. The sun is up. I'm going to start the 360. If the fishing ain't that good, oh well. I'm making 360 videos. Because if I break them up, I have to turn them into their own damn video. 18. Okay. I'm going to bait up and then I'm going to move him forward because there's a bunch of shell crackers up in front of him he's having to reach for. So we're going to go up there. Lake Jackson. I've heard a lot about Lake Jackson. And Marion, that's over there on that one spot. Here we go. This might affect the fishing for a few minutes, but it won't bother the shell crackers much. Boy, they're up there, Captain. All right, here you go. He can sit down and just wear them out now. That's right, Mike Lovin. That didn't take long. Boy, he missed that one, didn't he? Where is he? We might be able to finish this right here without moving the damn boat. I miss mine. Will they breed or spawn? I don't know the question. All I know is they're doing their deal down there. They make individual beds. I used to live on Orange Lake, Little Orange. Hang on, that's a good one there. Shit, I gotta put my thing down, hold on. He's still on there. He's still on there. He's about to get him out. I'm gonna help him. Y'all hold on. I still haven't turned the 360 on. I'm gonna try anyway. He's pretty close to the top. I got that one. Trying to get below him, Kevin. Grab your line. Okay. He's still there. There's one right there. Now try it. Damn it! Where in the hell is this goddamn lily pad? What the hell? Well, got it loose, but he ain't there. Jesus!
How many damn lily pads did I have?
And that's what they do. All right, I'm gonna start the 360.
Hey, you got it cleaned out a little bit, anyhow.
I did too. Okay, 360's rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Pole of Shame's out. That might have spooked him for a fat minute,
Really?
but shell crackers don't give a shit much.
He was on there a long time.
He was just out of my damn reach. That's probably Troy Thorlton. I did spook him, didn't I? That's all right. We had him going our way too. Oh well, shit happens. I got bugs in my ears. Are they? I'm getting a new worm. Do. I'm gonna run this camera. I'm gonna run this live show till hell freezes over, so y'all know. Move it again. You son of a... 18 in the box. Hold on. What the hell was that about? He took half my worm. Pittman, I know it's about to happen. I saw that coming. You don't mess with the pit miser. What's on the menu? Fish. That son of a gun ate half that worm and now he won't touch it. That's fine. Be that way. Oh, I spooked them fish, didn't I? They don't want to play now. Boy, I did too. I'm gonna get me a new worm. Morning, Dwayne Kennard. I wrecked that lily pad. Marky Mark? You must be on the left coast. Well, you're close. They make it look unnatural. Shell crackers usually don't give a shit, but it's early, and we have seen people, if the shell crackers in a, there's one, move it again. If the shell crackers are in a thick set of lily pads you can't hardly fish, these old men would take their boats and run in circles as hard as they could go. That son of a bitch got me too. And open up the lily pad so you could fish it, and turn around and fish right there, and they just catch them. He just clicked one, by the way. That's 19. And I just fed one. I turned the 360 off E-Mall because the fish weren't biting again because I destroyed the pad. So I'm going to feed one here and again. If he takes it again, I'm going to quit fishing for him. Oh, was it? Morning, James Edwards. Blessing Mania. Well, maybe I need to reach out and touch one. Who wants a $100 hook set? I do. All I can tell you, Mr. Mode, is we catch 100 a day, and they don't seem to mind. Now, maybe you're fishing super shallow water, and Captain had to do that one time in super shallow water. He took his float and his sinker off and threw worms at them on hook. God dang, them things are awful. The lake shore, it's right back here. Ain't far. A few hundred yards. Sore lip one? Fishing for red-eared sunfish and bluegillies. I'll take shell crackers all day long for red ears, but he's hooked up now. You ain't keeping him, are you?
Where they're going.
That's all right. 20 it is.
They'll definitely eat it.
Yes, they will. Clayton Woods, Fred Mack, Cushy. Damn wind. Jesus. Shaw Dog. Colton, we're fishing for red-eared sunfish and shell crackers. Shell crackers and bluegill. Sorry, I got my bean above my frank for a second there. Don't ever get your bean above your frank. Boy, I shut them dudes down, didn't I? Thanks, Richard.
Unbelievable how many pads they can get around.
Oh, look at them.
To pull them up, you know?
Yep. When these fish take off biting, the sun's sort of hiding right now. It's going to be a party in here. Bluegills are fun to catch, and you know we've made a mainstay of it, doing what we're doing. 6 months a year we fish for crappie, but on social media now I think we're over 350,000 followers across all platforms, and Facebook has taken off and launched us into stardom now. So there's bugs out here, Judy. Yeah, if you don't like bugs. And we've had women in the boat that we took back to the shore and quit fishing that day because they were whining and bitching in a shellcracker hole. We left. Don't be that person. Catching bass. Or the bass are square dancing around here. And that's another thing. There might be a giant bass lurking around here right now. And that shut them off. Always a possibility. The full moon, but the damn fish here like the new moons too. You can use, he's hooked up. Hang on there, buddy. Good shellcracker. Click 21, come on. I couldn't get laid in a woman's prison with a fistful of pardons right now. Jesus.
He should be on fish, but that's the guy.
I don't know. I ain't turned around. I'd like to see that wind go away. Oh, Dwayne, yes. The bass tournaments here are just absolutely decimating the fish populations. And it's, you know, it's not necessarily the bass fishing, it's the lack of fish care. And I know there's a bass fisherman here right now telling me I'm full of shit, but you know, here's the deal. Every time there's a big bass tournament and they release all the bass in the Kissimmee River, I can go out there and scoop up with a dip net 100 6-pounders the next morning. So, you tell me who's full of shit. Oh, I didn't know that, Evan. That's good to know, because we catch a lot of catfish when we're speck fishing and crappie fishing. It feels like there's a little front here. And I'm wondering if that ain't got the fish affected at the moment. But I turned the 360 off till the fish start biting again, so I don't want to waste what we have there. Yeah, the catch and release tournaments are the way to go. You know, hang on. He gonna bite. That's a nice shellcracker there. You got a double. Oh, that's about your speed. Female, full eggs, little guy. 22. You know, the MLF has it figured out. You know, and until the Bassmasters do it. Now, on these local tournaments, they can't afford to have people in the boat, you know, judges. You know, it's cost prohibitive. But there's got to be a better way. And all of them like to cheat. So how do you know, 22 clicks, how do you deal with that? You know, I don't know. I ain't got the answers. I got the questions. Argentina's in the house. Thanks, Louise. Oh, shit. Look at this. Look how far this fish wrapped around on the pads. Come on out there. Shit. I can't even begin to see my bobber stopper. Good night. I'm gonna be lucky on this one. We use 60-pound braid for a reason, but I think I'm gonna break it on this one. Do I still have this fish? I still got this fish. You believe this shit? I do. 23. Big bass just busted one right there. Yes, we're fishing for fishes. Shaw, you called that. You know, Shaw, they come into town, especially the big boys. They come into town here on Lake Kissimmee. They got their bells and whistles blowing, their big banners, and they don't give a shit about conservation of fish. They don't give a good goddamn, pardon my language. All they care about is money, and most of the fishermen don't care about it. I'll climb on a soapbox in a minute. If you say something to them about all the dead fishing, my fish were moving when I got rid of them. I weighed in. That's all they care about. They weighed in. That's all they give a shit about. Can I borrow the pliers? Are they out? Boy, he wrecked my sinker. I know that. Thank you. Morning, R1. I gotta redo here. Look out, Captain. That's gonna happen. You son of a timeout. I got a piece of worm left. They slicked this morning. Shaw, here's the deal. I've only been wrong once in my life. Then I got divorced. I just want you to know that. I'm sorry, but I do not understand any. He moved it again. I don't understand any of the foreign languages that are in here. He hooked himself too. Bluegill that time. Click. 24. But a lot of foreign countries watch us in the morning just because it's their prime time of day. Who wants to see the fish? I'll show them anyway, even if you don't. Roadkill's in the house. Oh, Shaw, yes, we found these fish yesterday. This is a pretty good bed right here. There's a lot of fish right here, and they're not biting right now, honestly, but Captain's reaching out, and he's going to put the tag team on one out there. Watch this. Catching bass. You caught a 9-3 out here in the tournament? Nice. Yeah, that's just it, catching bass. And the heat down here is the super problem on fish care. You know, they can't handle it. And they might be alive when they hit the weigh-in, and their fins might be moving, and the tournament director might say they're alive, but the survival after that, you know, they end up at the top of the water out in the canal. Chicken or biscuit? Chicken on biscuits morning. I think there's a big bass in here. I think I just saw him over there. It's got him on edge, guys. A fly would be killer out here. We know some guys that fly fish that come out of his park. And when the mayflies hatch, they come out here and just murder these fish. But you can't hardly fish with a fly in here. You know, people are always telling me all the time, throw a rooster tail or this or that, you know, beetle spin. You still have him. He just come off. You had him.
I got him.
And you just can't cast one in this shit. Don't do that, Dusty. Octaliber. That's all I can tell you.
I want to check the bill.
It's not running, so go ahead. Oh, I've thrown many a beetle spins in my lifetime, son. I've caught a lot of bass on beetle spins. And I mean a lot. That was just a go-to in farm ponds. This wind can kiss my butt, I can tell you that. Probably. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like the live. They'll stay for a while, but all you gotta do is double tap the screen one time and the like's there. That's all it takes for us. I was hoping to get 100,000 views today on the live show, and I'm gonna be on here a while. But if they were still biting, we'd probably have 50 fish. We got 24 now. I don't like this worm I've got. Huh? Well, I smelled fish over there. When we pulled in, Not heavy, but I did. Damn these fish. They're here too. They're bumping everywhere. Nicky Momo, I do not remember you. We are live. We are on TikTok, which is where we started. We have damn near 200,000 followers on TikTok. But they don't want to pay anymore, so we moved our platform. We're doing the live shows over here and doing videos, shorts. And our 360 videos, which is, yes, it's a slip float. Thanks for asking instead of telling us to fish deeper. Hog Dog's here. That's Chris Odom, if you're wondering.
Morning, Hog Dog.
He don't fish. He's got women on the brain. Or woman. I've actually seen him with a woman the last 3 times I've seen him. Same woman. I think he likes her. Railroad here? More railroad. What was that? That was something big. Damn these fish. What? God dang it, Brandon. Oh, Steve Nasty does. Cool. I got hung up. No, Shaw, I've never snagged a gator. I know some people that have, but I caught one by hand one time, and I'll just go ahead and tell you, note to self, if you catch a 3-foot gator by hand, grab the tail, because it will beat the living piss out of you. Black and blue. Ever since I cut them pads, guys, these fish shut down. Bigger than shit. We know where a lot more fish are. They're pure muscle. That tail is solid muscle. Like I said, this wind needs to go away. Move it again. That's a dandy bluegill. Pie plates. Oh, railroad. I'm telling you. They are pretty. In the sunlight. Let me turn this around so the sunlight's shining on him. Ain't them pretty? Look at the colors in these copper-nosed bluegills. Uh-oh, he's hooked up too. Now, his don't count. This is Florida. Lake Kissimmee. That's just railroad. 6 of them fried up. Nothing else, just 6 of them. That's what I'm talking about. Now, before y'all give me 4 rations of shit about holding on to a fish with a rag, let it be known we catch about 20,000 of these a year. And your hands look like Swiss cheese after a week. So we're working smarter, not harder. And they get infected. When they horn you, when they spine you, they get infected. They're bumping up there, Captain. Oh, holy shit. Did you see that? My cork disappeared. I mean, stump knockerish.
Where's he at?
He gone.
You get your bait too.
Get it? Made me look like a Boy Scout. Time out. I'm going to Redemption Island. Hooked him. Shelly too. They're gonna bite it. They're gonna bite again now. 26 in the box. Come on. What a crap, man. This is happening. Captain using bait. I tell you what, before I started this live show, he was putting on a damn clinic. Food. We like to eat. You're about to see a super long distance eat here. Captain's gonna be bowed up. I'm gonna keep catching fish beside the boat. What y'all say? Let's get a boat fish. What y'all say? He moved it. Move it again. He didn't want it. Worm's still wiggling. Who wants a super zoom? He's hooked up. Nice shell cracker too. Look at that. Okay. 27 in the box. Diana T. Morning. Eat it or swim. Yeah, that's a good fish. They are bumping again like a son of a gun out there. They're here. Maybe they'll play now. Sun's coming up, getting brighter.
I'll be getting my hat in a minute.
Pittman's about to have a party, probably. Plenty of dragonflies. They're eating these damn blind mosquitoes. Saw that coming.
Might get heated.
Yep. People just come in here, just running their gums about stupid shit. That one don't click. 27 in the box. Oh, I saw that. I saw that, buddy. You're coming to the Crisco Disco. I got news for your dumb ass. I'm in his bed, too. I tell you what I see a lot of, guys, coming in on this page in the morning on YouTube. They're drunk. They can't even type. Captain warmed up again, 28. That fish don't want to play. Screw him. Let's go catch a different one. $28 in the box. I want to get the 360 going, but until the fishing is a little bit better, I'm not going to do it. I only get about 90 minutes, but I'm going to get another battery so I can deal with that. Nice out here, though. You too, Judy. Yes, Apache, there are gators in here. And I don't mean my ex-wife. Okay. I can hardly see my floaty. You all probably can't see it. There's fish after it too. Son of a biscuit eater. He got half of it. Hold on. Let's go back in there and see if we can see the floater this time. This is Florida, yes. Central Florida. Home of fish and rednecks, and it's okay. I'm a Kentucky redneck. Good people. Move it again. No click. He don't count. Maybe tweakers. Steve Nasty, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Rednecks get shit done. It's what makes the world go round. That's just a fact. Little woo, definitely a little woo. No wonder I couldn't hook that son of a gun. Okay, let's slip up here. Captain ain't caught all these fish up here, has he? I don't think so. $100 hook set, railroad. Look at him bump out there. God dang it. Well, you guys are in a geet fest today. How do you do that, Brandon? Jesus. God almighty, I made a mess. Y'all just hang on to my mess here for a second. You watch him for a second. You get angry and you get tangled up and you screw up and... Frick. Okay, I got it out. Dylan T, Lake Kissimmee, Central Florida. Brian Bullock made it. Brian, you're exactly right, son. Well, there's fish up there. They're bumping up a damn storm. There's fish everywhere here, but they ain't biting worth a shit. Okay. SW Johnny, red-eared sunfish. We call them shell crackers. And we're actually putting a beating on them this morning, but they've quit biting for a moment. We have 28 in the box. These aren't the only fish we have pinned down. It won't take us long to get on more, so. We may give up on these and then, ah, shit, worm was all wadded up.
I'm sure putting some on good spots for not getting a bit.
Me and you both. Morning, Warren Beach. These fish ain't playing, Captain. I know what I'm gonna have to do here in a second. Go over to that other patch we started in yesterday, right over there. We can always come back to these. Plus, we know where a whole bunch are down the way. That's right, Michael S. Swamp Bass Man's in the house.
They're bumping like hell again.
They ain't biting worth a shit, though. I turned off the 360. Oh, Steve Nasty. I've never caught a 24-inch walleye that big. He went around that pad, Captain. Is he gone? Frick. Pulled it up. My shit's all wadded up.
Finally get one to bite and did that.
Yes, they're called Mayan cichlids. They're invasive here. Warlord. Tony Ellis, morning. These are panfish, yes. Your boat's coming. See, when you start a live show, people know where you are. Eat it or swim. I smell cigarettes. The Mayan cichlids are not a panfish. They're invasive. They're a Central American fish. They came in from the aquarium trade. And they overran the Everglades and destroyed all native fish populations down there. And now they're here. What in the hell? Oh, shit. No, Matthew, it's not. Same place. I'm gonna move us. How's that? Hey, Matthew. Same place when we first met you over here. Right by that little patch of grass. You know, you and your dad, you can't forget. Here we go. We're going for a boat ride, guys. Y'all just hang on. Don't get dizzy. I gotta turn on my thing again. We're not going far. Lots of alligators here.
Morning, guys. Are you on them?
Are you catching them? Oh.
Hey, what?
Pull right in here, right behind us. There's a lot of fish right there. They just quit biting and we got bored with them.
Where are we going?
Right over here. I gotta spin this boat around. The silver carp are a problem, Halo. Seriously.
You might as well give me my hat when you get done, too. Might as well get it over with.
Here we go. What did I miss from railroad? No, there's no metal blades on the trolling motor. Now, there was a lot of fish right here. We know of another spot where there's a whole bunch of fish. There was yesterday, and we went looking when we about got done. We may go back down there, but I want to see what's here first. Because we pulled in here and caught, what, 8 or 10 real quick? Trolling motor will mess them up for a minute. No sharks here, no. And I know they do get in fresh water, but we don't have any here. Probably not. I didn't smell them there. These are full of fish. Just pull up there and catch them. Them fish out there, I don't know what's wrong with them.
I was trying to give you all space. I was trying to stay away from you a little bit.
You're good. More Chad Craig. Okay, I'm getting my fishing pole out here. You got a bumper up there? I don't either. They were here yesterday. These fish could have left, and it's a real good possibility. That's okay. We know where fish are. And I'm not going to start that 360 until we get on them. No cold beer out here, no. I'll tell you why. I used to be a bad drunk. I went to rehab, son. And the only reason I tell my story is in case someone else wants to reach out for help. That's right. We don't like sharks. Oh, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
See a bumper?
Yes, I did. The trolling motor might have just shut him down. We'll give him a fat minute before we go running off. Move it again. Well, you son of a... Well, shit. Well, I can tell you what, and I'm not against drinking, Patrick. Not drinking's a better way to live. And if you say you can quit anytime you want, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. Just saying. And I used to say it, you know, rehab's for quitters, because I couldn't quit. Blue Yiggy. Ooh, right in the snossage. Nice, Stephen Nasty. 29 in a box. I'm not seeing much here, though. I'm not impressed.
I ain't seen any bump out in there, but a lot of times they move.
Brian, that
No, I
sucks.
just look up around that grass. I don't see nothing.
I don't either. I'm real surprised at that.
I smell fish right
Yeah, that's the fish right there. There's fish here, lots of them. Which one's Troy? That's Troy.
I had my grandson with
Yeah.
me last time.
Yeah, you were over at Storm Island. We met you last time.
Yeah.
There's fish right there and all the way to that end. And I tell you what, they just don't want to bite right now.
We got about 30, so I mean, there's fish. There's plenty of fish in here. But
Morning, Nick.
I got these swamp sticks and I love them.
Oh, they're the shit, ain't they?
Oh, I love them. I gotta give me a couple more.
There's a new guy in town making them.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's on Facebook.
But I don't think they're like these though. I don't think.
yeah, they are.
They're identical. We're using them.
Are they?
Yep.
We just bumped them pads right there.
I don't think there's any fish here to speak of, Captain. There's one there. I got a few bluegill over here, I guess. Click. Is that 30? 14 more. Nicky Wood shows up. Morning, Greg Jeffries. But there's just not many fish right here. Really. We know where several are, so we can go get them. We may have to clean off a trolling motor before we get there, Captain. Huh? Oh, that sounds like fun, Halo. Wisconsin, Minnesota on Monday. Nice. There's not many fish right here. There was a whole bunch of fish here yesterday. There you go. There was a whole bunch of fish right here yesterday. I think we're going to have to go down to our other spot, Captain. What do you think?
Ain't nothing there.
I got a few bluegills on this edge, but
We can go. I don't care.
Leland Creasy, morning.
I've got a bite here.
It's supposed to rain all next week.
I mean, I haven't even seen anything here.
There's a fish bumping right beside the boat. I just caught one right there.
I just seen another bump.
Okay. Is he bumping in there? I'm going to try to get this trolling motor going forward. If I can't, we'll have to clean it. Y'all just hang on. Maybe I did see a fish over by the grass bumping. You want to try over there real quick?
Yeah, we always call them.
Hang on, guys. That summit ain't going nowhere. We got to clean a trolling motor. Hang on. It is a great day, Leland. Swamp Bass Man, message me. That's the best way to do it. Especially on Facebook, because Facebook allows you to, it's much easier. They're on Facebook, and it's much easier to send information that way.
Dang, that's a big one.
There you go. You're on them now. We're gonna go over here by this grass. We always catch a lot of fish by this little patch of grass right here. And I saw a bump over there, but they didn't seem like it was in there yesterday, did they?
They're not out here.
They're not out here. They're all the way to the end up there. Hear me? They're bumping all the way to the end. We got bugs. Regular H2O morning. That is Vero Beach. Unless that was a big fish up in there, it could have been. I don't smell anything here either. It's had a lot of rain up that way, huh? There's plenty of alligators here. Yes. Uh-oh. I just saw a fish bump right here to my left. Watch this. Get a worm. How many's in the box? I show 30 on my clicker. Jay Paramore's here. Popmore made it. No, Dusty, there's a lot of men and women, couples that fish out here. Got me a new wiggle worm. 30 in the box. 360 is not rolling right now, guys, because the fishing's just not that good. I only get 90 minutes of it. We fishing from or for? We're fishing for red-eared sunfish, but they don't appear to be here right now. We're getting ready to fix that. He hit it on the way up. Did y'all see it? Mm-hmm. That'll teach him. 31. That's where I caught him yesterday, too. Right back here. No. Pitch out here and see if you can get another one out here. 24-inch walleye. That's a hell of a fish. 24-inch walleye. I've never caught one that big. Okay, I got to get this camera in front of me. You know, I wouldn't fish from out of a canoe here, honestly, just because of the gators. And we recently had someone in a canoe, a lady, get killed by a gator here. Oh, they get much bigger. I used to fish for a while. I'd go to Lake Erie all the time.
They can go in 30-some inches now.
I don't think the clinic's going to happen right here, Captain.
I don't think it is.
We were hoping to be off the lake by now. You son of a... Here, put it right there, Captain. He got my worm. Watch this. He gonna fix my problem here. He done moved it. Damn shellcracker too. They're all one little spot here. 32. That was a fine fish. 32 in the box. Hey, Ayers. Dusty M, I think your counter's broke.
See him bumping in there?
A little bit.
There's a lot of fish in there because I can still smell them.
They bit earlier, then they quit.
We got 3 on the clicker so far. We're working on them.
I remember that guy was jumping.
Yeah, he's over Storm Island. Had his grandson. We gave him fish too. You know, women have told me that before, Dusty Emma. You'll probably find fish out there. I saw them bumping out there yesterday. Boy, I smell them fish behind us. That's all right. That's okay. They can catch them. We'll go down there and catch those. There's a lot of fish where we left yesterday, you know it. You know, we fish for crappie 6 months a year. I saw that bump. I don't know if I can reach this fish. Hang on. You all are going to get a $1,000 hook set if I can pull this off. I'm going to screw up here. I'm reaching as far as I freaking can. He hit it. There's a shellcracker too. Take some of that. Come on. That's right, Dusty. Well, that's funny you say that, Stephen Nancy, because we only fished for them starting in about October 1st. We fished for them for 6 months. And, you know, I've had people just get mad at me on the live show talking about how mushy crappie are. And, you know, they're mushy. I'm sorry. It's a mushy meat. It just is. And I've heard everybody say they're better out of the ice. I've never done it, but if you catch them here in the summertime, it's much worse. So 6 months a year, we fish for shellcrackers and bluegill.
Crappies ain't real firm meat.
No, it's not. Not like a bluegill. There's nothing like bluegill meat. It rolls off the side like a steak. There ain't nothing like it.
I think a lot of these guys fish for them because they can't catch these or don't want to get dirty.
It's winter now in Argentina? Okay. We're fishing Lake Kissimmee, Johnny J. Bluegill's much better. Okay, let's go out there and see if we can find another
I
fish.
caught Argentina last year.
Yes, you did. Do I dare throw back out there, guys? Carl Whitlack, morning. It's Whitlatch, but I think there's another fish out there. Let's see. Y'all ready? Let's do another $100 hook set. I'm fishing into the wind. He got one. Nice bluegilly. Bluegilly. Click 34. Okay, mudfish, I can tell you. Mudfish, didn't you order some of our fish breading yesterday? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to go ahead and plug it because he mentioned it. We have our own line of fish breading. It's available on Amazon. Kissimmee Special fish breading. And there is none finer. I'm just saying. Well, there ain't many here, Captain.
We can go anytime.
Well, it's up to you. I know where one is. Y'all ready? How many we got? 34. We need 10 more fish. D-Rob. He hit that just as I moved it. Red-eared sunfish and bluegills. Shellcrackers and bluegills. He hit that just as I moved the damn thing. That's my fault for being impatient. Do it again. Yes, I did. Click. 35. I've never had worms in the fillets, Lee Hale. No. Now, I want to tell y'all something else. We have moderators in here, and they protect us at all costs. I'll just go ahead and tell you that. I mean, they guard us with their lives. So, if y'all get yeeted, which can happen pretty quick, passive aggressive doesn't fly around here, so y'all know. But if you do, there's ways to reach out and get in touch with us. We're on every social media platform out there, so. Do it again. Triple dog. Triple dogs are out. That'd teach your ass. Now, I flipped my worm off. 36. He fell off in the bottom of the boat. Yeah, the mods here are great. No mudfish, and also mudfish. I want to tell you about our fish breeding. This is the important part. Do not add anything. Do not salt your fish. Everything is in the breading. Popmore used to hear tell him. I got to get this fish off more. He's going to catch a boatfish. Here, let me get this camera out of the way for a moment. And there's a fish right here beside me. I'm going to move down this way because I pulled up beside the fish and sort of screwed everything up here, guys.
Take a little dollar powder up there.
Yes, KZ knows. It's just, it's, you know, everything's there. If, you know, and here's what I'll do after I fry. I might take I keep a thing of kosher coarse salt on top of my stove, a little container of it. Hang on. He swallowed that to his ass. And I might put a sprinkle on afterwards. I like when it gets on the plate and all the fish flakes that fall off. 37. There's a lot of fish right here. We're fishing into the wind, but we can't move the boat at this point. I've got an issue. This one's gonna have a hydraulic leak, sorry. Yes, as long as they're damp. Now, it does have, it's mixed, it is a corn flour, cornmeal base, and it'll stick like frickin' iron and make a fantastic crunch. We'll go down here and finish here a little bit. We'll pick these off. Good on pork chops, mushrooms, hush puppy. I tell you what, it's really good on, if you like them, and I love them, fried green tomatoes. There's a fish right there, and I'm gonna catch his ass. How many's in the clicker? 37 according to clicker machine. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. Oh, he's gonna steal him from me. You done messed up, Aaron. You just don't know it yet. Captain's gonna fish right there. Look at him bump. I got his ass too. Click. Fried okra. Blue giggy. 38. Come on.
Can you swing left keep ahead?
Yeah, the wind's sort of laid down. Absolutely. Let me do that. They're out all the way out there where I was pitching to. No, it might swing my ass.
That's where the fish is on.
All right.
With this dress. A lot in there.
Now, see, Michael Passmore, he never has to pay for his. He trades me mean bees for it. If he's got some beehives that are Africanized, he gives me those, and I give him ditch pickle dust.
Might have screwed them up a little bit.
That's what we can do that too, Steve Nasty. They work pretty damn good. They're good for about 5 feet. They're not super good. I just saw one bump right there. You mother sticker. He skinned me, Captain. Oh, I still got a piece left. Let's go back and get him. Hardware man. Hardware man, I just got punked. There's a lot of fish right here beside this boat. God dang it. I got hung up. This may be bad. It's pretty bad. Happy birthday to your son. Dusty Emma, if they're truly Africanized, you kill them. You burn the hive to the ground. Now, with that being said, what happened? Where'd he go?
He's still there. I picked
Here.
up my worm.
Camera's on you. Let's zoom into him. You can watch it bobble, guys. You still got him? I think he's gone. He is gone. He had him.
I got it right in them dollar pads.
Anyway,
Look at that. A whole bunch of them, dude.
I tell you what, Steve Nasty, I've caught more fish with a boat with a 10 horsepower motor than most people have caught in their lives. In Kentucky, there was a whole bunch of 10 horsepower lakes.
9.9.
Did I lose mine too? You mother sticker.
Yeah, I'm dollar pad.
Dollar pad got me. God dang it. Popmore, we're closing in on 44 here, son. Xavier morning. 38 in the box. Damn it. Captain Sore Lip. Well, we did too. One just bumped right there, Captain. Get him. Here, y'all want to watch this bump? I need a new worm. He was walking out, wasn't he? He got him too. More prime time, 39 in the box. Icky Wood shows up in a few minutes. 307 people in the house. Can't beat that with a big stick. Double tap the screen if you like what you're watching. We catch fish. We catch lots of fish. And I've got a damn synchronaut. Son of a shit. Number 2, Keith Hicks, Everlasting Slip Bobber from HLOutdoors.com.
Is he still building them?
Yep, he is. Okay, Dusty Emma, if the bees are a little bit angry, and I've done it, Michael's done it, and now here's the thing with mean bees. Mean bees make the most honey. That's a fact. However, if they're unruly, just kill the queen and let them make a new one, or buy one. One or the other. Did you miss that fish?
Yeah, I did.
There's a fish out there too. I can't see my floaty. Eat it or swim. I'm gonna turn on the 360 for a minute. Give me a second. There might be enough in here to do the rest of this. We're gonna have to, we'll be here 10 more minutes or so.
Oh, it's cute.
I see that. Are you just screwing with that fish? What are you doing?
Must be a shelter.
Good possibility. Give him an extra half second there. He hooked him that time. I'm coming out. Nice bluegill. Y'all want, now the 360's rolling right now, guys, and if you don't know what the 360 is, you haven't lived. Go watch it on YouTube later. It'll be up by morning. You're about to start pulling honey, Vern? Cool. Hold it. Is this Papa Vern? Vern Reeves? Well, yeah. I mean, Dusty Emma, yes, the bees do get their behavior from the queen. If kids are misbehaving, it's the mother's fault. It's real simple. Vern, glad you're back, because I've tried to reach you on freaking TikTok 1,000 times, and your account is still there, but you don't get the messages, because I don't think you can find it. I don't think Captain's into dancing this morning. Look at him bump out here. Look at him. This is a very small group of fish, but they're here. I got a messed up worm. I don't think Captain's up to dancing, but he might. Never know. I need to fix my worm. Captain's gonna catch you a boatfish. What are you doing?
That's where he was doing that.
Let's zoom in on him. Y'all can watch his floaty. Anyway, Vern, the reason I was contacting you, or trying to contact you, I would like to come over someday with Terry O'Brien and look at your operation. I mean, we're going to stay small potatoes, trust me, but I'd just like to see it. I needed a new wiggle worm. Mine's defective. God dang, these worms are too big. Zen. So, Vern, are you on Facebook? If you are, message me. Is Jess here? Boy, you talk about, I tell you what, you got to watch Jess. She'll yeet you just for being here. Pittman's doing a good job this morning, though. Okay, Vern, I got you. Well, I don't know how to message you. Or message me from your new account on TikTok something so I can get your phone number. Catching them back there. Now, what's going on here, guys, is the 360 is rolling. You'll be able to watch that tomorrow on YouTube. Maybe one of them will be up this evening. But anyway, you can look in any direction you want. You can watch them guys back there catching fish, so you know. Okay, you're on. Vern, just send me a message, please. I'm about to put super yeet on one. Look at them bump down in here.
You got them back there?
Yeah, they're back here. Look at them. Boy, you ain't wrong. It's hard to fish right here for these dollar pads, but we'll get it done. Yeah, Pittman woke up and chose violence this morning. Jess, I'm in a bed right there. That shouldn't take too long. Thanks for coming in, Vern. We've sore lipped a few of these fish. Now they ain't wanting to play. Move it again. Triple dogs are out. They don't want to bite right now. Stop recording. Michael S., the cold cuts are going to happen, but it may be the next spot. So, yes, we did. There's a bunch of fish in the next spot, but these fish just shut their mouth. And they do that. Part of the game. Okay. I got him bumping like crazy back here, but I ain't doing no good. I got a crappy worm. He hit it once and messed it up. Or John Root, that's JRR, for those that don't know. Did you have him?
No, I never had a bite.
I'm going to get a new worm. That's the way I roll. They're bumping under my feet.
Yeah, there's bumping right down there. I can get one to take.
I got a sinker knot that I need fixed. Yeah, these barbs are defective on these hooks. Bad batch. New wiggle worm will fix this problem. Yan Man morning, Washington State. You're up early, son. Okay, there's fish right here beside the boat. Let's catch one. What y'all say? These fish just don't want to bite right now. Oh, shit. You fish vertically sometimes, your sinker ends up on top of your hook, and they will not touch it when it wads up like that. Wild and Mish morning, Indonesia. Dale Little, 39. And they're here, but we're not getting any bites. I have to super yeet one out of here. $40. Sean Bouden, Virginia. God, he swallowed that to his ass already. I think they can see me here is what's going on. The sun, that's what's going on. We're going to fix that at the next spot we go to. Oh, this one's got a hydraulic leak. I can't show this fish off. Okay, Captain, here's what we need to do. We need to go to the other spot. Because I see Nick's going to the one spot. Nick, that's Nick right there, I think. Hang on, guys. We're going for a boat ride. He's probably got it. I want to make sure I get the same patch of pads I was in yesterday.
You know he was coming out.
I knew he was coming out, yeah. Bugs. That's a good fish, Jess.
People down there were Olin was watching us.
And I'm not sure exactly where that was. I know about where it was.
Drop him a pin.
No. Corbin Johnson morning, Lisa Hassett morning. Well, Jess, that'll help the other fish grow. Did you put it back or did you keep it? We may have to undo our thing here in a minute.
There's Olin out there, right?
Yes.
Where's on the other side?
I don't know if it was it this one or the next one?
Where's it back?
Okay. Want a drone flyer? Yes, Stephen Nasty, that's exactly right. I was an engineer, sorry. I talk in part numbers and shit like that, so you know. You're right there on the left. Let's clean this right now so I can do something. Ryan Deckert, yes, there are 40 fish in the box and we're about to make it 140. We got bugs. These are called blind mosquitoes, guys. They do not bite, but they're annoying as hell. Yeah, Stephen, that's.
You want to go?
I know. I'm up to 10. I'm gonna take off like a wild banshee here.
It's just gonna blow again. I mean, you're gonna be in them again.
This damn wind is to our right now. Yeah. Yeah, Dusty, that's not him.
It ain't him.
No.
I was waiting to see where we're going. I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah. This is it. What happened?
he pulled that sucker all the way in.
Let's catch one here, guys. We got 40 in the box. Woo! Them bugs suck. I got to play with a sinker. Y'all just watch him not catch fish. How's that? Ishmael, we don't have a rod and reel on the boat, son. We're using starving sticks. I'm gonna squeeze a sinker off here, guys, or try anyway, and put a new one on. I'll try to keep the camera on him. I got the boat a little bit wrong, but it ain't terrible. The bugs don't bother you. Well, the good thing about these bugs, they don't bite. I'm still trying to get this sinker off. I'm struggle busting. That might have did it right there. That did it, but now I got to pull the knot out of it. Dale Little, those are blind mosquitoes, and they do not bite. They're a very important part of the food chain on this lake. Hang on. Now, here's what's going to happen. I got to get a sinker. These fish are going to bite. And I'm going to start the 360 and let it run out. It's not as good a bite as we thought we was going to. Are you going to catch a fish? Or are you just going to screw with that fish all day?
I don't know, beans in my world. Is that a little fish?
No. It's a big fish, a giant shell cracker. Catch him. Quit screwing around. Well, here, Ishmael, I can tell you this. The antique way of fishing. We catch more panfish than anyone in North America yearly. So, bring your rods and reels, your little spring floats, and your little Eagle Claw split shots. He got you too.
Got it all, too.
Come on out. That's all we can tell you. And that's not a stretch either, by that way, of us catching more panfish than anyone in North America. That's the truth.
Bring your Zebco 202.
Yeah, bring your Zebco 202, your little
bobbers.
and
Your 6-pound test.
6-pound test, and come visit. We'll show you what it's about. I need to shallow her up. What are you doing? I think them are all shell crackers you're dealing with there.
Whatever it is, they're better than I am.
I'll start the live show. I'll start the 360 if you start catching fish. He don't know how to catch fish. Here, see if I can do it. God, there's a bunch of fish here. I know that. Right mudfish, you know, the blind mosquitoes is where that's the beginning of the food chain here, and it's extremely important. And I tell you what, I'm glad to see here. And I didn't know you were on, George. Maybe I did. You know, I talk to 1,000 people a day on social media, so. But like I said, people don't. I think it just. And we just rolled in there to the trolling motor, so it's going to take a minute for these bluegills to settle down. The shell crackers don't give a shit. Kendrick, this is the lake off Highway 60, yes, but we're not anywhere near 60 today. It is a beautiful day. Lake Kissimmee, Ishmael. Home of fish. I don't know what to think about these dudes, Captain. One problem with these fish are full of bugs. They have no shortage of food right now. Slip back here for a minute. There's fish back here talking to you. Come on. This will probably be a bluegill out here, but nothing like Lake Kissimmee. Simp in Earth's life, I can get it. But don't bother the gators, they won't bother you. Pretty simple. We haven't had any try to climb in a boat yet. Don't mess with them, don't feed them. And there's signs around Florida that say don't molest gators. And you gotta be a badass man to molest a gator. Did you miss one? They're smarter than you. All they're doing is moving it out of the bed. They don't want to feed. That'll change around. You swatting around your kitchen? That's funny. I know they're here. They don't want to bite. If you put one under bed, all they're doing is swatting it out of there. Can't hardly hook them. I missed it, guys. Sorry. Man. Brandon's going for the gusto. $1,000 hook set coming. Damn it. We're on the struggle bus. Jesus. For no catching fish, Jess, it's a pretty good crowd in here. Okay, I'm out there now. Eat it or swim. Shit. I missed him. Man alive. Well, Stephen, bluegills are a sunfish, if you're being technical there, but we're talking shell crackers. A shell cracker is better than a bluegill, in my opinion. Now, that's my opinion. But they have more fat in the belly. I like the belly fat on a shell cracker. Some people don't like it. Some people call them brim, Richard, which is spelled bream, but that's a bad name, by the way. That is a gross nickname. And everybody in the South calls them that, which is fine. But a brim is a fish that's in Europe. I think they call them silver brim. I got a new worm. Let's see if they want it.
You got it too.
Did you miss another one?
That same thing.
We cannot hook a fish right now. All they're doing is sort of moving it out of the bed. They're not picking it up with their mouth.
I touched it. First time I touched it. I put a little bitty worm on there and hooked it one time. See what he did.
All he's doing is walking it out of that bed. You see that?
You got it too.
I got a big, fat, juicy worm here. Let's see what he does with it.
I don't think that's a little bitty.
I don't think so. That's a big, smart shell cracker is what that is. I put it in his bed again. Let's see what he does. Okay, a shell cracker is a red-eared sunfish, Stephen. And, God dang it. That's bad. No, it's behind the boat. And they get their name because of what they eat.
I think it's probably full.
They're up there at that other end. I know that. You hooked him. You hooked him. It's a little bitty fish.
Pretty good. Finally hooked.
I'll spin his boat in a big circle here in a minute. But a lot of fish up here at this end. Maybe they want to bite. These damn bugs. I'm having trouble seeing the screen, guys. Boy, you guys are busy. And pads over to your right were really thrashing. He's got it. He had it.
I was looking over there
Sorry.
to see what you talked about, and he was hitting it. And I turned back around.
Oh, yes. Shell crackers is my favorite eating fish, period. That's freshwater fish. I tell you what, catfish is right up there with me. I love a good catfish. They got all the shit ripped off the bottom here. Yeah, they're here. Two-pound bluegills, 3-pound shell crackers, yes.
That's one.
No.
paddlers in this either.
They eat shells, Stephen Nasty. In the back of their throat, if you want to read this, it's a good read about why they call them shell crackers. In the back of their throat, they have what is called a pharyngeal tooth, and they use it to smash snails and mollusks, and that's what they do. But they're opportunists. They'll eat lots of stuff. Grass shrimp, especially on this lake. Catfish fried and our fish breading. I'm gonna get this boat all the way to the other side in a minute, and we're gonna turn it around and get this sun to where I can deal with it. Boy, these fish are got special now.
I'm sure we shouldn't have stayed the very first spot we was at.
You might be right. They weren't catching many though.
We ain't either.
These fish will turn on in a little bit.
They was here yesterday.
They're still here. I can really see them over there bumping, but Ryan Kelly, morning.
I can't hook them.
These fish are slick.
He got, and I mean that was a big.
Yeah, I knew what you meant, Steven. There's boats still on the other side, I can tell you that. Move it again. All he did was move it. I can't.
Can't hook these.
No. There's one right here, too. They are crab, man. They're slick today. I'm going in. This would be a mistake if one of us hooks a big shell cracker. Need a worm?
Just put that sucker on. Biggest worm in the box.
The fish got dumb, guys. I don't know why, but they did. Sorry. I really want to turn the 360 on and turn it loose, but it ain't going to happen with what's going on here. It was later than this when these fish bit yesterday. I do know that. Man. So do I go for broke here, guys? Give her a shot here. With a $1,000 hook set. I ain't so sure these fish can't see us. You can't hook these son of bitches. Got him, little bastard. Okay, we're moving this boat. You ready? We may be going looking for fish, and I'm not real happy about that. Hold on to your hats. I don't go back for hats.
They was in here yesterday because this is the pad we was in.
Oh, yeah.
It was right out there. And them other guys is way out there at that other pad. We might be.
They're still here. You smell them?
I smell fish now. You smell?
Yeah, they're right there. The wind's coming. I saw them out here. I know what's out here. I'm gonna drink some water, guys, because that's the way I roll. Who wants to see the fish? Y'all just got here. We just woke them up. Woke up the bugs too, guys. Ah, It's not a special fish dance. Hell, we poached it. There ain't as many fish here as there was yesterday, Captain. Not near.
What's in some bumping?
There's some bumping out here, but oh, I saw that, buddy. We get these fish to bite, this is gonna be a freaking party, guys. He's moving yours. He's pushing it out of the bed, Captain. You can't hardly hook these bastards. All he was doing was pushing that out of that bed. I had one. Jesus. More JD Outdoors. I got a piece of worm left. I'll put it back out there. What the hell? They're here. I hooked him that time. Shell cracker, too. You want me to spin you around a little more? Oh, they're up there, too. Click! 41. Need 3 fish, guys.
You slow lift that one?
Yes, I did, as slow as I could. Stephen, they are, and they bit like hell when we first started fishing this morning. Heard a lot of damn fish right here, but I still don't think there's as many as there was yesterday, but we caught a lot of fish right here yesterday. I think we can finish right here if they'll start biting. Morning, Ronald, sorry.
They're gonna have to bite better now or now.
I don't care if we don't feel like cooler. I ain't getting as hot as I got yesterday. How's that sound? You all right with that? Jamie Carter's in the house. Is that South Carolina, Jamie? Or no? That's Matt Meter coming there. The airboat guy said he was coming out. Nope. I think he figured it out on a live show there. Uh-oh. Took him for a ride. He got him. Good shell cracker. Damn. Uh-oh, I got a bite too. 42. That is. That's a dandy. I noticed that. Here's what I haven't figured out, Lisa. How do all these fish decide at one time, okay, we're not going to bite? And then just as one unit, they decide, okay, we're going to bite. They're here. Let's catch boatfish. Who wants boatfish? Super yeet on a boatfish. I'm gonna get my hat out. There might be a switch down there. These fish are funny. And here's the funny thing. Say we get to 90 fish and we need 5 more. It might take us an hour to catch them 5 sometimes. But once we got a number in our head to get our limit, there ain't no stopping us. We're gonna stay till hell freezes over. That's the way we roll. That fish ain't gonna bite. Sea Valley, you might be right. That's a good point. It'll happen again. They can't see my reflection now anyway. They can't see my shadow. Back there where we sitting, I know they could see it. You got a little one. We got egg eaters moving in here. That means these fish are moving out. That's what, 2 you've caught? Shell crackers and bluegill in this hole. Damn, these fish are some kind of stubborn. No, Chad, we're stuck at 42. We need 2 fish, guys. And then the cold cuts are coming out. That's the way we roll. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get my big hat out. I know that. That sun's warm today, guys. All right, let's go slipping. Let's go slip back in here in the woolly swamp. Let's put the super yeet on one. What y'all say? Yeah, shell crackers are red-eared sunfish. Yes, Willie, they are. And fighting, and I call it fighting and Phucking. They use the pads. I don't know if the females use the pads to knock the eggs out or not, but the males use them to knock the sperm out of their bellies. Milt, if you want to call it milt, that's fine. Fish jizz, whatever, I don't care. Victor, you call them chickapins, lake runners, perch. A topwater frog would go good, except there ain't a rod and reel in this boat. We're using starving sticks, son. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going on the other side of East Jesus. Here we go. $100 hook sets, be damned. These fish are butt weasels right now. But yeah, the Cajuns, they call them perch. All bluegills and shellcrackers, they call perch. You watching us on the big screen, Roadkill? You know what? If it was turned sideways, which when the 360 video comes out, if I do one today, that'll be awesome because this is a 9:16 ratio, they call it, and the other way is a 16:9. I still got a good wiggling worm. The egg eaters are the little fish that come in. Little bluegill, they come in after the males stop or at the end of guarding the nest, and after they leave the nest, and they'll eat all the eggs they can. That's what we call the egg eaters. But that's how they grow. It's part of the game. God dang these fish. Boy, they are down here too. Captain, we can finish right here if these fish bite. It is a nice place. Hey, Captain, tell Philip Barwick why it's so peaceful out here.
There ain't no women out here. We're on the boat by ourselves.
Sorry, ladies. That's our joke of the day. The temperature right now, 85, 6, 7, somewhere around there. It'll be 95 later. I need to put on a bee suit and go play with beehives, and I probably ain't gonna do it. He hooked one. Good luck on that one, buddy. He reached the other side of East Jesus. You lost him.
Finally got one.
Live right down the street, Kyle. There's plenty of bass in here. There ain't no doubt about that. And the smart bass fishermen, they follow us around all summer because we're on the bluegill and shellcracker beds, and the big bass patrol here in the mornings. Philip, you too. You see? Now, this is another egg eater. They're coming in. That means these fish are leaving, which means these fish have been here a week and we never knew about it. I'll tell you what we're going to do here in a little bit if these fish don't do something. We're going to pot liquor spot down there. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I'll go out there where them guys is at. All out there. Here comes the pontoon. I ain't used to throw out there so rough.
No. Is Josh here? Morning, Josh, if you're here.
Morning, Josh. That's a good fish out there, too. There's a lot of fish here.
That was a little fish that just stole. Yeah, they're running around. They're running these little fish off what they're doing. I just hooked another little one there. I ain't going to put up with a bunch of bait stealing today from them little bastages. Yeah, Josh is here. You had him, didn't you?
I had a bite. I didn't hook.
Where were you?
I hope you get him. Right there.
That fish don't want to play now. Yeah, when reaching out like this, when you reach way out there like that, you end up sore lipping fish because they're hard to control once you hook one of them big shell crackers. But there's a lot of fish right here, and boy, they ain't doing nothing. I mean, they are down in here. Jesus. Got logs to unload. Carving logs.
Josh carving logs.
Yeah, he's got to unload a bunch, he said. Well, Josh, you're only allowed to unload the logs if you sing the lumberjack song from Monty Python. And if you don't know what it is, you might as well go to YouTube. I can sing it. Raid Raven, we're in Florida. Well, it's actually a pretty funny skit, really. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. It gets worse from there. I don't know what to think about these fish, Captain. This is the most boring fishing show ever. And we thought it was going to be the best fishing show ever today.
It's full of fish.
I know it is.
There ain't no place to drop a worm down in there.
Plenty of gators out here, buddy. We don't worry about them much. I got skinned. Well, Victor, we're not doing very good. Carl, you might be right. There's no fish in this lake. We caught them all. Good point. Now, Jess, that might have been one you shouldn't have yeeted. You were quick on the trigger on that one. I hear Brooks. No wife. What's a wife? I wouldn't even know that. Can you undid it, or did you already undid it? Just asking for a friend. That's all right, Crabhead. You'll have that. Just don't let anybody see you. And if you start talking to yourself, it's no big deal if you talk to yourself. When you answer yourself, that's when you've got a problem. Just so you know. Son of a biscuit eater. He got half of it, too. Little fish. Egg eaters are here. That's all the bumping's going on. You're seeing them chasing these guys around. That's why we're having trouble hooking these fish. This is what's bothering us. That's what you had there too, I think. Next year, that'll be a pretty good fish. That's all right, Victor. On the bottom, Keith Hicks. That's a slip cork rig, if you're wondering. Just saying. Because I know that was your next question. Yeah, these fish are walking out the door, I'm afraid.
We're right there to find some fish on the bite. These ain't gonna bite.
These ain't gonna bite, you're right. I don't want to go get in front of that guy. That's pot liquor, ain't it? That ain't pot liquor, no. Morning, Eric Stewart. Eric Stewart, we suck. These fish are leaving, and there's a few left here, and that's it. And we've sore lipped a couple. We really thought these were going to be here today, too. Who wants to go for a boat ride? Well, Jess, that one ain't going to last long.
We can go out there where that guy was at. Yep.
Where's that?
On the edge.
Well, I'll tell you where I want to go first. All right.
I'm done here.
I am too. All right, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this live show because I'm just burning up phone battery right now. We're going to clean trolling motors. I will come back in a little bit. We're going to have to go find a fish or two. We'll see you shortly. Thanks for coming.